Zombies are running wild. Yeah? How do you think this guy that can melt anything is handling them? Is that a heat power or a physics power? We can summon him and find out. I mean, yeah. Alright. I was napping. Who are you? Hi, you're in a universe just like yours. There's no zombies here, but if you stay too long, then they might actually appear, so we have to send you back. But we're interested how you're handling the zombie apocalypse and get some information about your superpower. Well, I can melt things and makes it where I can pretty much stay wherever I want without having to worry about zombies. I melt a moat around my house or wherever I'm staying, so pretty good. Okay, so are you just heating things up past their melting point, or are you doing something else? My power works where whatever I intend to melt, I focus on it and I snap my fingers and it melts. I can touch it after, so it doesn't seem to be heating it up. It seems to be lowering the melting point of whatever I want to melt to make it meltable. And is that a permanent thing? When I first asked for my power, I asked for it to be an intention based for as long as I would like it to, so I can look at stuff again and then snap my fingers, and because I no longer want it to be melted, it can reform back into its melting point, but it stays the goo because, I don't have the power to reform things. Just it becomes hard goo. So yeah. So you could just do that to any zombie at any time and pretty much be fine. Yeah, melting zombies is definitely a go-to method. So if I'm getting attacked by a horde, I can focus on the entire horde, snap my fingers, and they just melt down into a puddle, re-snap my fingers, and just a pile of gooey dead body. So that works. But also, like, if I need to sleep, I choose a circle around where I'm going to sleep that's 100 feet deep. And, I can choose that it's a very solid cliff wall kind of scenario. So I snap my fingers, it all melts, and any zombie that falls in just falls to the bottom. And when I'm ready to walk away, I just reform it, and zombies trapped underground likely dies immediately, permanently, and I walk away. It works really well. Is your power helping you in any other special kind of way? Calories is nice. If I find a wild chicken, I could cook it up and then make sure I get all the calories by intentionally melting all of the flesh and edible parts. And so I can just drink chicken smoothie. It's not great tasting, but I survive really well. Fruit, the exact same thing. Just every bit of edible fruit bit, melt it down, instant smoothie. It's great. Other than that, has its uses. I can melt stairs out of objects so I can climb easy, ladders. Really, as long as I can focus on what I want to melt and come up with a creative way to use that, it works out really well. All right, well, that's your time. I appreciate your insight, and you have a great melty time in the apocalypse. How would you use that power outside the apocalypse? My road rage could never. Tires would just be goo.